Double touches, double taps, double whatever you want to call it. We've all seen our favorite streamer hit an insane, stinky one to the backboard with a redirect, and we're like, how is that possible? That's unsavable. We all want to do it, okay? So I'm reporting to you after 30 days of practicing this every day. And I got some tips. I've got some things I've learned. I've got some what I did, what my routine is, what I gained from the training. Let's start there. So you know what you might get. My aerial car control is like, it's just so much better because you're forced in this training to do way more micro movements and micro adjustments to get the first touch and obviously get to the spot where you need to read it off the backboard. So that will definitely increase aerial car control. Boom. Obviously your read and your understanding of how the ball bounces off the wall, off the backboard, off the waterfall spot, off the freaking ding 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 ding, that's obviously going to get better. So you can look forward to that. What else? Let me tell you what else. So, what did I, hey Garney, what would you actually do for 30 days? Let me tell you, bud. I would hop into Double Tap Playground, or another training pack called Devo. It has some really nice ones. And then half the time in those training packs, just trying to get a decent shot. And the other half of the time, I would be in free play, setting up my own off the wall. Obviously, setting up your own off the wall is actually way easier than some of these other shots in here, which you have to like redirect it to the backboard. That takes a lot more control. But I urge you to try to do them because the harder the thing is when you complete it, the more skill you've gained in a way. Side note, try doing these in slow motion. Go to free play and do some double taps in slow motion, and you can use Baki's mod to change the training pack to slow motion, 0.75 or even 0.5 speed. This will help you have more time to see the read and also have plenty of time to see like how you can adjust your car, especially if you're air rolling through these. It just you really have more time to see like, okay, what's the micro adjustment I need to do here. That, I swear, the slow-mo helped me so much actually, guys, so I urge you to try that. Like, my car control, man, it's just so much different. Like, I'm looking at this video right here of my day one. Oh my god, my aerial car control is terrible. The difference is amazing, actually. I'm stoked. Okay, biggest tips for beginners, here we go. Biggest tip you should focus on is the setup if you're going off the wall into the first touch. And on all of them, training packs, like the setup, the first touch is the key, because if you get an easy first touch, the angle is easy to read. The ball's not going so fast where you don't have time to like react. You get a nice setup to the back wall, plenty of time to get the read, plenty of time to get the finish. First touch is the key, so focus on that when you're doing this. Obviously focus on the setup too, because you can't get a good first touch with a bad setup. I mean, it differs from where you're at in the field. If you're way back on the field, the first touch might have to be a flip to even get the ball to the backboard. If you're closer, it doesn't have to be a flip, it just has to be fly into the ball and get a nice little touch, lofty touch. For the setup, when you're setting it up yourself in free play, I recommend doing the good old tap the brakes for half a second before you hit the ball. Not even half a second, just quick as you can. Gives you enough space to really fly into the ball at the angle you want and get the hit to the backboard. So that's my setup. You'll see it, you'll love it.
One slap, you're gonna love my nut.
Other than that, boys, should you do it? Absolutely. Like, my aerial game is insanely different now. Every single shot in the air, I'm twice as good as I was before. Obviously, I was doing air roll this whole time, so it kind of forced me to get even better at air roll. So boys, if you're air rolling in this training, your air roll undoubtedly, especially if you use the slow-mo, will get more precise. So definitely I recommend it. Your reads on the ball will get better as well. So obviously, if you want to get better in general, spend 30 days, or not even 30 days, but just train these. They're fun to train. You get satisfying shots. I mean, I enjoyed it. I really did. Thanks for watching, boys. Garnsey, out the back.